Vero Volley starts on the outside alongside six. The big change is that Sartori comes in for Piva. Piva started in Olympiacos' history, the double winners last year in Greece, but to make the knockout phases of the CEV Champions League is a special run at the first time. But Bosio can get after them. It's an overpass, it's not a handover for Petrini, that's completely fair. Free ball dealt with Agonu back to the outside, and already you just feel that with this atmosphere that Olympiacos are in the lion's den. We're going to learn a lot about them in the next hour or two. Good setting, Bosio keeps... Bosio, that's yours. Bosio says, I don't think it is. I think Bosio will say, my bad. But she's back to business and goes straight to the middle. No signs of complacency. Very sure that she's already achieved so much at 21 years of age. Best blocker in the world championships. Best middle blocker in the Champions League last year for Gertrude. So we can talk about potential and being young, but she's error of the two legs so far as there's substitutions, but there's also service pressure. She's up to 3 points, and she hasn't been set very much at all. With the double substitution, just tracks opened up. Agonu set a lot more balls in those pool stage games, more so than she was last week, but she was so efficient last week. It's the first set point for the home side. The defense is there for Agonu. Agonu cross-body. Milano need 2 sets this evening. They've taken the opening one very quickly. It's a sprightly performance off of the bat. Moments this year from Olympiacos, because they got through to the playoffs. The second set's underway quite beautifully for them. Bosio with the serve, and Kapiva's stats so far pretty high. They're getting killed by consistency at the moment, but the aggression is back. Cuneo really does show us that even at 178, which is certainly not small, but small in the captain. Goes for a strong one onto Pietrini, takes her out of the pipe, but once again, Bosio just more than happy to just keep feeding the middle, and if they're not scoring through the middle, they're blocking through the middle. Like I says, is staying aggressive. The thing is, we haven't seen her hit so much to... Outside, Pietrini. And blocked into the cross court. Again, Oko Nomedu just off of the bench. But they are 7 down. But it's another block, and this is a problem for Olympiacos. Kovacevic is saying be aggressive, and when they are Agonu, we can take off Piva, replace them with the likes of Akimova, and now with Lanier, who's coming in, and she will be a physical threat, to say the least. Like says again on the outside, aggressive and high. Pietrini with unbelievable reaction. Come over, not much she could do about that one. And here with a very solid platform. The American connection. It is a little bit like Mission Impossible. 5 down, Milano need 3. And Verini talking through offensive options. That's a great offensive option. NCAA in 2017, and played a lot at youth level for the USA. Obviously that is a very tough national team. outside out will do it for Milan and confirm their spot in the quarterfinals of the CEV Champions League. And there you have it, 2 sets. Well, we are underway in set 3. 2-time Champions League winner to Italian international in the offense. So what we can almost do, we're just setting them up to bring the right side into the game easily. I told you. Good from Pietrini. Beaten in defense. Milano still up by 2, and the pass still into good zones. Or best possible performance. For me, that performance in the Champions League final last year from Amoko was very close to perfect against Scandici. Navarini still on the side, pushing his team on. Kovacevic swings on it like Akamova does. Gonna have to get over the block here. Lanier, fast in transition. And I don't have... We can get this show back on the road. It's another straight line serve, but Abdurrahim does really wrestle the ball in before earlier on, set distance, try and lose the blockers, go against the flow. Off the shoulder, Pietrini, good night. Milano, even without Agonu. Here is Akamova, there is a touch off of this one. She just stays incredibly fast with that arm, and I think that's the sort of thing that getting the block into a very good position. And Akamova just unstoppable at the moment. Last time out last year was an MVP in the European Championships at under 21 level in 2022. Milano have kept up a steady pace. Quite a slow moving set this with the challenges and timeouts that we've had. And this time I think there is a touch, there certainly is a touch off the top of Akamova from coming here without your big opposite. Off the hands, good cover, great cover, so the ball's gone over and then she's all over it in the block, and it's going to be a free ball. Milano having to be patient again, but they go to the middle. But they've been well beaten from Milan, and there you have it. And just like that,